Welcome. In this mini series, I'll be sharing how we use the Netflix effect to get premium clients to sell themselves. No convincing required, all by getting them to binge their way to an easy yes. You want a highly profitable and scalable business that doesn't demand your constant presence and availability, giving you the freedom to enjoy your life while leaving a lasting legacy. But listen, I know your time is valuable, and I hate when I opt in for something and it's just an hour-long sales pitch with nothing of value. This is not that. I'm going to cut the fluff and show you the exact process that I've used with over 416 of my clients, and I know can work for you too. Chances are you've gotten here through your sheer force of willpower, grit, hustle, and a little bit of duct tape. And you're at this point where the success you've achieved is actually starting to reach a breaking point. Because while it was exciting at first, the success machine that you've built is slowly starting to eat away at your happiness and your well being. Or maybe you've exhausted yourself just trying to find some sense of consistency in predictably bringing in premium clients each month. These are the sides of success and scaling that no one wants to talk about. And it's not your fault. There's so much bad information being peddled around on the internet, fronted by clinking champagne glasses on private jets or recording Facebook ads while walking around a fancy penthouse. Only that private jet is a prop and that fancy penthouse was rented, and they maxed out their credit card trying to give the illusion that this was the answer. Because here's the thing, growth without clearly defined systems becomes a lot like invasive plants. It takes over everything and slowly starts to choke out all the freedom that you worked so hard for in your business in the first place. Now, over the course of this mini series, we're going to address the four biggest challenges that you are facing. This leads us to our first one. When you lack the systems and sustainable strategies that allow you to create predictability and freedom, you end up on a revenue roller coaster and a fast track to burnout. You may have a strategy, but does it have the right goal in mind? For instance, many strategies focus on increasing your revenue, but they often require significant spending on ads, teams, or other expenses, leaving you with little actual profit. This leads us to our second major challenge, low profit margins and high overhead. You may find it surprising to know that most of the successful businesses you hear about are actually only thriving on social media. They're not lying when they say we're making 100K a month, but what they're not sharing is that it took 95K to make that. And that's a good month. This kind of strategy is essentially gambling, because if you have just one bad month, your entire business could go up in smoke. That's why the answer to scaling your impact must also focus on scaling your revenue in a way that doesn't eat away at your profit and everything you've worked so hard to build. I want your business to be a source of freedom and sustainable growth so that when you look back 10, 15, or 50 years from now, you can be proud of the impact and the lasting wealth that you've created. And don't worry, you don't have to start from scratch or rebuild everything new, but you are going to need to do some serious unlearning, because most of us have been taught that to attract premium clients at scale, you have to be the loudest and shiniest in the room. This often looks like advice telling you to create a never-ending amount of sales content that feels more gimmicky than authentic. Or maybe that's look like an exhausting revolving door of live launches, labor-intensive webinars, a funnel with a low ticket offer that ascends to a higher ticket offer, spending big bucks on a 4-minute VSL to book as many sales calls on your calendar as humanly possible. Or, whatever new flashy strategy that super cool coach is out there pitching this week. But here's the truth. The numbers game approach to conversions attracts low intent lurkers and freebie seekers, wasting your time and resources without any intention to buy. Not to mention, they demand so much of your time and energy that you're left with little capacity to deliver the exceptional results that your clients deserve. And this brings us to the third biggest challenge we'll address together, which is the impact of market saturation and feeling the constant pressure to always be selling. And instead, I'll show you how we use reverse marketing to automate your conversion process so that your leads are able to sell themselves and you never have to pitch or convince again. This is exactly what I've been helping over 416 coaches, consultants, and CEOs accomplish with my Easy Yes method. People like Abby, who felt like she couldn't step away from her business without losing momentum, clients, and revenue. But now she's able to go camping for weeks without self-service and still has premium clients coming in. Or Katie, who was able to reach her first 40K month and went on to double her revenue and maintain it year after year, all while taking her family on vacations without worrying about her business for the first time in years. I want you to experience this powerful shift in your business and life too. Let me stop for a second and introduce myself. My name is Naza Javeri, and I'm a real talk strategist. While I've spent almost 20 years in the marketing industry, the truth is 6 years ago, I almost closed the doors to my business. I had tried all of the marketing tactics we've all heard about. Running live launches with workbooks, trainings, and team members following up every step of the way? Check. A webinar funnel with a sales pitch to a mid ticket offer? Check. An SLO funnel with all the bells and whistles? Yeah, I spent months on that. And even when I tried to leave launches behind and go evergreen, I still felt like I was just creating endless amounts of content and having to spend hours every day in my Facebook group. And each of these exhausting strategies kept leading to responses like, "You're amazing, but I can't afford it right now." Or, "I'll keep listening to all your trainings, but I'm just not ready." I was done. With three kids in tow, my business was consuming every ounce of my being. Somewhere in the midst of me crying, my kids crying, and the chaos of it all, my daughter said, "Mommy, I wish you'd get a real job so you finally spend more time with us." That was when I realized that my dream had turned into my nightmare, and my children were feeling the impact too. That was the moment my life took a 180-degree turn. I realized that if I wanted to stop competing for attention, which meant endless marketing, I needed to innovate. Because where innovation is scarce, competition is fierce. And I wanted to quit being in the business of convincing people. This is what led to the development of my proprietary system, the only of its kind that removes the need for you to convince clients ever again, and instead gets your leads to sell themselves using what I coined as the Netflix effect to conversions. And I've been able to reach and maintain 60 to 100K months with 80 to 90% profit margins in my business with just a team of two, me and my assistant, working only 15 to 20 hours a week. But more importantly, I have clients messaging me years later, sharing how the easy yes method has changed their lives and their businesses. Like Piper, who hit a record breaking $109,000 a month and was overjoyed with the number of amazing clients she had that were thankful to her for innovating the health industry. Or Kelly, who had people clamoring over how genius her methodology is and how she just landed a major article featuring her. I want you to have raving customers filling up your inbox just like this, which is why the fourth biggest challenge we'll cover together is the lack of retention. Online businesses are often so focused on trying to maintain front end revenue that they often overlook the importance of retention to create that sustainable growth and higher profit margins. But if you want to have lasting legacy and impact, you need to make results and retention your number one focus. Over the next few episodes, we'll unlock the secrets to achieving and maintaining the freedom and success of a highly profitable, predictable, and scalable business you've always envisioned in just three simple steps. Step one, create your innovative advantage and bring your proprietary GAP methodology to life and break free from the constant fight for attention. Instead, let innovation be the driving force behind your work, instantly capturing people's attention and conveying the true gravity of what you do so that your highest price programs become the sought after solution. Step two, unlock the power of an infinite sales highway where high intent premium clients flow intentionally through your sales system, making fast decisions without you needing to do any convincing. Say goodbye to exhausting sales calls and the need for a large sales team. You'll learn how to let your message and method do the selling for you so you can automate conversions and have an inbox of clients reaching out to you saying, "Can we talk today? I'm ready to get started right now." In the third step of our proven method, we focus on delivering exceptional results and ensuring client retention. We achieve this by offering a scalable solution that not only amplifies your clients' outcomes, but also transforms them to your top performing and most enthusiastic sales team as they share their success stories with anyone who will listen. I founded the ECS method because I saw a gap in the marketplace. I saw entrepreneurs and CEOs spending more time, more money, more resources trying to chase people to work with them. When the reality is, what you're doing is changing people's lives, and it shouldn't require any convincing at all. What you need is the messaging that allows your high intent leads to instantly understand the gravity of what you do and to implement a conversion system where your leads can sell themselves without you needing to do any of the heavy lifting. Because truthfully, a marketing and selling system that is dependent on you is set up to fail. I'll show you how to build your own evergreen marketing and sales system that not only attracts premium clients, but also creates an infinite sales highway where they can effortlessly binge their way to an easy yes. This is how your business is able to thrive without you. So you can completely check out and relax at the beach, read a book, watch your kids play in the sand. I won't be holding anything back as I give you the blueprint that has transformed my business and my clients' lives. Together, throughout this Netflix style mini series, we'll turn your entrepreneurial dream back into a tangible reality. So grab your popcorn, hit play, and let's embark on the journey of creating the movement that your audience has been waiting for.